Turning out on 125.85. 2585, for that 682, good day.
Departure Skywest 5877, 2300, climbing on the truck into.
That's 5877, up at a port, Station 1 goes there, just to maintain 10,000, 10,000.
Down to 10,000, 100.
So the 392 for X-ray, North Alto, Roger, stand at 5500.
5500.
And the dead zone, correct?
That's so correct, full stop.
Thank you, sir.
NorCal, Gulfstream 448, Quebec, 017,000.
448 Quebec 0, North Alto, Roger. And the Stockton altimeter for you is 2990.
2990, 448, Quebec, 0.
Archer, good morning. Sky 5514, passing 1500, climbing 19,000.
So 5514, North Alto Port is right across, please. Station 120, contact Oakland Center around 125.85. Have a good night.
12585, 100.
South 5877, Oakland Center 125.85. Have a good day.
2585, Skywest 5877, good day.
Okay, to Planet Approach 125.35. Select. 2535. November 2 for X-ray Planet Approach on 125.1.
25.1 for X-ray, thanks approach.
Thank you, 4481 X-ray North Alto Approach. What's your destination? Are you staying at 9500? Okay, and you're going to stay at 95? Alright, 1 X-ray, Roger. Stockton, altimeter for 2990. 2990. We're Quebec here, contact approach 123.7. Quebec Sierra contact approach 123.7.
23.7, 446.
Morning departure, United 374, 3.7, climb, get the truck at 2.
United 374, north side departure, radar contact. Go 5514, contact Oakland Center 119.75.
1975, Scout 5514. Hope you have a good rest of your day.
Yeah.
Call departure, Scout 711 Papa. It's coming to 1,700 on the truck in 2.
Go 711 Papa, north side departure, radar contact.
And I just need to add this airplane to my EFB. I'm going to do that on the side here real quick. Where's my fleet? Fleet, add aircraft. This is a TBM9. Did I add? Yes, I did. Okay. So now I need to go to flight planning. So we're going from Lake-Tahoe, Palo Alto, Sacramento as a backup alternate. We're going to file IFR because I want to fly 240. Go on full load. I'll get the weights using my phone app. So this is just for fuel and to file. So I usually go with 140 gallons, and that times 6.5 is 910. So I probably want to do let me see, 140, 50, let's do 160. Yeah, we'll do 160 gallons of fuel. So we're going to go pretty heavy today. $160 gallons. The weather is altimeter is 30.16. Winds are 020. 9 knots. Palo Alto's same direction pretty much. Okay. So we're going to file on PilotEdge IFR. We are slant golf. It's they don't have fuel costs here. Okay. Flight plan is on file. All right, so flight planning. Just get this overlay working. There we go. I don't know why I have such a time with that, getting that overlay to work. All right. Weather Lake-Tahoe. Got that up on the board. Let's check our engine. Everything looks good there. Oil fine. Brake pads are still good. Battery is good. Avionics are good. Airframe. All right, let's remove the covers. And fuel, I'm going to do 160. Random full. And bring up my app here. So I'm going to plug in these. Am I rolling? Oops. I should have left the chocks on. I saw this stuff moving around me. That's funny. All right, let me go back. So I need to add in this weight. A random full. There we go. So on this app, I've downloaded an app. So fuel is 160. Forward cargo is 40 pounds. We got 170, 135. In the front, 164. In the back, 173. 209. And 137. 33. All right, Lake-Tahoe to Palo Alto. We're going to fly 240. Takeoff weight 6731. So that matches. So that way I have like a perf calculator and such. All the switches are down. Set the brake. Can remove the chocks now. Fuel is on the right tank. Fuel cutoff. It's 72 degrees, so do the flight planning without the engines running. We don't have FS economy or anything. Add a GPU. Connect the GPU. Turn on our nav lights.
Aural warning, okay.
Pause system test. Okay.
All right. Let's do. Let's check ATIS for Lake-Tahoe, or AWAS, I guess. 124.72.
South Lake-Tahoe weather. Wind 010 at 8. Visibility more than 10. Sky clear. Temperature 20. Dew point 4. Altimeter 3015.
Alright, elevation 6255. That matches, that matches. Facing 014 north, it's correct. The weather is decent enough to where we can take off VFR, so we'll just punch in the flight plan. Let's delete. Do a procedure, departure, spook, load that. Spook, we're going to load an airway. It's going to be 28. That takes us off to Linden. And then that's JC. Then we're going to KPAO, which is a golf course. And I'm going to want for VNAV, say 5,000. That'll give us a VNAV. Alright, flight plan is entered. And I guess I'll use the Linden VOR as my reference, so we'll say 114.8 on nav2. So we'll have a DME when we get in the air. Cabin pressure is going to be 6,003. I'm sorry, Palo Alto's 3. So that's our current altitude, so that's correct. See, this will match the MSL, so that's what you check at start. So we're gonna fly to, let me see, we're gonna head west. So it'd be odd, I mean even, plus 500 initially, so do altitude of 16,000. Vertical speed 2,000 feet per minute. We're on runway heading, so that's fine. So heading, vertical speed, altitude is armed, so that's fine. How do I put in? How do I put in that? Oh well, I'll figure that out. Alright, it is time to start this puppy up. So we're going to shut our door here. Put our equipment on revisionary screen so we have the engine displays on all equipment. Turn on our pulse light so everyone around us knows we're going to be kicking on our engines. Aux BP to on. Boost pump is on, so that's correct. ITT is 7. We'll board at 1,000. Anything over 900 for 5 seconds, I'll allow. Need 25 NG within 30, 53 within 60. So we're going to use our little timer here. Add fuel. Starts faster when you use the GPU. Got 25 within 17 seconds. Yeah, I know. All right. Auto, auto, auto. Bring this into high idle. I mean, flight level. Flight idle. Put that to battery. Remove the GPU. Close that door. It's on left. That's on right, so that's working. Come down here. Let me turn off this revisionary screen, and then we'll go to bleeds, pressure, and environment. Get rid of that. Running off a battery, so we're going to switch that to gen. Main gen's working fine. Volts are fine. Standby gen. We have main gen blinking. Back to main. Fuel's fine. Okay. Turn the pulse light off. Our fuel is 80 and 80, so that's correct. Oxygen on in the down position. Flap set for takeoff. Trim the set. Transponder VFR. Transponder altitude, so we don't forget. I don't know how to fill out I don't know how to get to the VX, VY. Alright, cabin temperature. We are at 25. And it's cooling, so the air conditioning is working. We are at Lake-Tahoe. We're going to grab the weather. Weather 3016. So let me bump that up. 020 at 9 knots. So pretty much runway heading. So all good there. Taxi light on. So what we're going to do, we're going to take off VFR, and I filed IFR flight plan for flight level 240, I think. Yeah. So to fly above 18,000 feet, you have to be under radar, but I don't want to clog up. I don't want to put an IFR hold on this airport, and the weather is such that I can take off VFR and then grab our IFR clearance in the air after I take off. So we'll just make a turn and start heading on course, and when we get somewhere, this is the Linden VOR. So somewhere out here, we'll call in our request for clearance, somewhere in this area, using the Linden VOR as our reference. So if we were going to take off IFR with radar services, then we would be definitely having to fly the Ritchie 6. But if I can get this to come up. So we don't have to fly this because the visibility is such that we don't have to. So we'll just probably get vectors to either direct the Linden, or he'll vector us to intercept the Victor 28 airway. for our climb. So we'll see. We'll see what he does. But otherwise, we'll have to look out for these mountains, and then we'll be good to go. Alright, so TBL. One, 2, 2, 8, 5. 12285, so we'll punch that over. Oh, the other thing I need to know is who to call once we're in the air, right? So we want world low, and then we'll find a center that's close to Linden, so we'll use our position. So you just look for these blue stamps. Those are the centers for the area. So, or we could probably use this. We'll use this one. So we can use the SID because we know that this center frequency will work. So we'll use 127.95 to contact Oakland Center. Otherwise, you could dial in. You could dial in this one and get Oakland Center that way too. And if you're flying above, if you're flying in alpha class airspace, then you could use the high chart, the high frequencies. So there's a difference between centers, frequencies. The 1.3s are typically for high altitudes, 30,000 plus or so. Right, so we're going to use 127.905. There we go. Turn the brake off. Put that into the beta mode. Lake-Tahoe traffic, TBM9, taxiing the runway 36 via Alpha, Lake-Tahoe traffic. So that's just CTAF, letting others know what we are doing, where we're going. All right, let's do a feather test. So put that up all the way. Feather that over. Back to flight idle. That's a good feather. If it doesn't feather in the air, you just pull the fuse. Controls. Free and clear. Okay, where's the wind? All right, we have 8,541 feet of runway. Our takeoff roll is 1,840 feet. 85 knots is our rotation speed. So, PTO, stall warnings, do strobes and pulse light. Inert separator is on. Lake-Tahoe traffic, TBM9 taking off runway 36 for a straight out departure, Lake-Tahoe. All right. And we'll bring the prop up to 2,000 RPM. We'll release the brakes and then we'll slowly add in torque for airspeed and then rotate at 85 indicated knots. Climbing to 16,500. We are runway heading. Brakes off. Add in torque. Hold the torque at 90% there. There's 85. We're gonna rotate. Gear up. Flaps out. Flaps come out at 115. Make our turn toward the mountains here. Lake-Tahoe traffic, TBM9 departing to the northwest, passing through 8,000. Last call, Lake-Tahoe traffic. All right. On our way. We'll leave the inert separator on for a little bit. No, it's actually I'll go ahead, open that. We'll keep an eye on the torque. Takes about 45 seconds for that to open totally. That will increase torque as that opens, so we have to keep an eye on that. Climbing at a nice VY, 130 indicated. Coming up on 30 seconds for the inert separator. Seconds. 45. Inert separator is fully open at this point. We can turn that off. Start turning toward our flight plan here. What a great day to fly this route, huh? Alright, we will go sync up the heading bug here. Autopilot on. We'll do flight level change under 131 knots. We'll add in some torque. Turn off the pulse and taxi lights. We will go spook, activate, direct to, activate, go nav. Go to our Oakland Center, 127.905. Here's the Linden VOR, so we're 64 miles north of the Linden VOR, which is right about here. So we'll wait till we get to our cruising. Here we go. Turn on our noise canceling headsets. Cabin pressure is fine.
651 Charlie Olympia ground departure frequency is 120.4, squawk 2366.
All right, now we're going to pick up our IFR.
South 51 Yankee 2 Sun clearance.
Let's get up.
1 Yankee request standby.
Put on our traffic. Make sure there's nothing within 6 miles of us for right now. And let me see here. Afternoon, Oakland Center, TBM 1399, VFR 16,558 miles north of Linden, VOR. Pick up my IFR into Palo Alto.
The 190 be back, correct? The 651 Charlie Olympia ground runway 17 taxi via Whiskey Alpha. Open center for number 1511 Hotel. 11 Hotel. Can you get me down to 16,000 for a VFR approach? 501 Hotel. 11 Hotel, center maintain 16,000, connect Oakland. Mission connect Oakland Center on 132.2. 132.2, descend to 16,000 for number 1501 Hotel.
Oakland Center, TBM 1399, 16,500 VFR, 53 miles north of Linden VOR.
The 1399 Air Oakland Center, squawk 6710, maintain VFR.
6710, maintain VFR. I'd like to pick up my IFR to Palo Alto when you have a minute.
Request. Oakland Center for number 1511 Hotel, flight level 237 for 160.
6710.
The 1511 Hotel, Oakland Center, the capital altimeter 2987. 2987 for 1511 Hotel. One 399, ready to contact 30 miles south of Squaw Valley. I'll have your IFR request shortly.
1399 copies. Thank you.
The 7519 Yankee, Tucson ground runway 21, taxi via Delta. The 6519 Charlie, Olympia Tower, what's your direction to flight? Charlie, Roger. Make sure you let the tower controller know on initial contact what your direction of flight is, as that's not communicated. Up the line, runway 17 cleared for takeoff, make a right downwind departure.
Actually, he's got me on radar, so it's fine.
Number 424 Tango Sierra, contact Denver approach 126.1.
26.1, Tango Sierra.
Called in IFR right at shift change. That's why it's taken so long.
November 13909, you have an IFR request to Palo Alto, correct?
Affirmative, 1399.
November 13909 is cleared to Palo Alto Airport via the Linden VOR, then is filed, and climb and maintain flight level 200.
Clear to Palo Alto via Linden VOR, then is filed. Climb maintain flight level 200, 1399, thanks.
Oakland Center for number 1511 Hotel, 17,200.
That dude didn't give me time to read back.
Number 1511 Hotel, no traffic observed between you and your destination. IFR cancellation received.
Good.
Freighter services terminated. Squawk and maintain VFR. Frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved. Squawking VFR 1511 Hotel.
Number 18 Charlie, contact departure.
Get out our coffee cups. Temperature
424
in the
Tango Sierra,
cabin is
Denver
now
approach.
20. Nice and chill.
Thanks, and information pop is
Go
up. Thanks
to
for that.
standard
Altimeter
on the pressure.
is, if I can find it, 3013. Expect runway 17 left. Number 6518 Charlie, Seattle departure, roger. Seattle altimeter 3007, maintain VFR. Number 75100 Yankee, Tucson Tower. Fly heading 190, runway 21, cleared for takeoff.
Got 8 minutes to our top of descent. So let's do a procedure. For fun, we'll do an RNAV approach. Let's do RNAV 31 with, it's LNAV. Minimums, the Palo for that. It's minimums 460. It's actually 453. That's loaded in there, so we're looking good there. So I'm probably gonna come. This is just a hold. So he'll probably vector me to DuCal or Credo. I'm going to request from DuCal. They can vector you directly to an intermediate fix. So we would cross over DuCal at 4,500 or above, and then our final approach fix is PUDB. So there we have to be 2,200, and this is just RNAV. It might have vertical assisted to it, but it might not have a glide path associated with it. I don't see where it has any LPV or VNAV assisted, but we'll find out. We'll just step it down. Otherwise, the minimums is 460. So if we're coming in at 120 knots, our vertical speed would be 850 that we would dial into our vertical speed to keep a 4-degree glide path
I'm sorry, step
down
once
to
again.
our minimums of 460. At which point we would have to see the airport or the runway or something to land.
Number 424 Tango Sierra, radar services are terminated. Contact Centennial Tower 118.9er.
And missed approach. Climbed to 1,400. Then climbing right to 3,000 direct to
424 Tango Sierra,
San Jose VOR and hold.
Centennial doesn't land the 10s, they'll depart the 10s, they'll land the opposite way. They don't cross over the runways, unfortunately. Enter a right base, runway 17 left.
This is this airport is a golf course. So the golf course is out here. So I make all right here. So everybody that's parking goes to play golf. So this runway is only 2,400 feet. So I'm gonna have to make this one count.
Number 139er, contact NorCal approach 120.905.
NorCal approach 120.905, 1399. 2095.
Number 6518 Charlie, contact Seattle approach 133.65.
13365, 18 Charlie.
NorCal approach TBM 1399, flight level 200.
I stepped on something. November 19er Yankee. I'm just waiting for you to hit an altitude where I can turn you. Just confirm you're climbing 12000.
Hey, firm 7519 Yankee 6000, climbing 12000.
Alright, any chance we can get a better climb out of you? You're about ready to have a low altitude alert there on the south side.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
November 139er, NorCal approach. San Francisco altimeter is 299er8. Descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 13,000.
Descend pilot discretion, maintain 13,000, 299er8, 1399. Alright, so we're going to bring this down to
And Seattle approach, Douglas 6518 Charlie, checking in 2000.
Arm VNAV,
and we just
and we'll
picked up
take
the
this
weather
down
for
to
3,000.
3,000.
Seattle approach radar information, Quebec should be up, altimeter 3007. Where do you park?
We'll be parking northeast, parking just north of the main terminal.
Number 18 Charlie, enter right traffic for runway
Fuel
16
is
left,
even.
and let me know when you have Seattle International in sight.
Right traffic 16 left, and we'll report the airport in sight for 18 Charlie.
Number 18 Charlie is cleared into the Seattle Bravo airspace, maintain VFR below 3000.
Cleared to the class Bravo airspace, maintain VFR below 3000 for 18 Charlie.
NorCal approach TBM 139er left 200.
Number 4 Tango Sierra, wind 240 at 5, runway 17 left, clear land. Clear line 17 left, that's 4 Tango. Number 139er, thanks.
I'm just stepping on everybody today.
And November 19er Yankee, turn right turn heading 330.
Right 330, 19 Yankee.
Alright, 98.
And Douglas 18 Charlie has field in sight.
Number 18 Charlie, thanks.
$18,600, that still matches.
Number 19er Yankee, when you're able, clear direct towards and resume navigation.
Direct towards on 19 Yankee, thanks.
Find things to do with this plane because it's so simple.
And November 1A Charlie, contact tower 119.9er.
Okay, 19.9er, 1A Charlie.
Number 139er, let me know when you have the weather for Palo Alto request if you have one.
Current with weather at Palo Alto. Request practice approach for RNAV runway 31 from Docal.
Number 139er, roger, expect RNAV runway 31 approach from Docal.
And I can plan on that. 1399, thanks.
And Seattle Tower, Douglas 651A Charlie is reporting a right downwind for 16 left.
Number 651A Charlie, Seattle Tower, runway 16 left, clear to land, wind variable at 6.
Runway 16 left, clear to land, 18 Charlie.
Number 4 Tango Sierra, do you know what ramp you're parking?
You should practice these
Yeah, we'd like the hotel ramp off with Charlie.
IFR approaches even in perfect weather like this, just so if it is, you know, fogged in, you'll have an idea of what to expect. Like this one, I have 0 notes on whether or not this has vertical navigation. I don't think it does, but anything's possible. And I'm going to want put this VOR as our missed approach procedure waypoint, right? So 114.1. It's not registering yet, but oh, there he goes. Just picked it up. SJC, it's identified. You can also listen to the Morse code, ... So you could do that by doing where's it at? See, that's Morse code for that.
399, turn left heading 160, descend and maintain 8,000, vectors Docal.
Sorry, left turn 160, vectors for Docal, and descend maintain what? 399.
Number 139er, descend and maintain 8,000.
Descend and maintain 8,000, 1399er. 160.
Request is clear. This is number 405 Echo Romeo is with information Mike. Request advisories to
So
Kingman
yeah,
Airport.
so you can listen and you can
8,500.
identify a VOR
Number 405 Echo Romeo, didn't get your
by the Morse code.
Cessna Skyhawk 405 Echo Romeo.
Skyhawk 405 Echo Romeo.
Come on,
Phoenix
repeat it.
frequency 133.57, squawk 7065.
See? So that's how you can identify it by sound if you don't have it highlighted. So different ways to identify VORs.
Number 5 Echo Romeo, I'm sorry, I didn't get the squawk code. Squawk 7065, 7D65.
Alright, so we're going to be going direct to DuCal. So
Number 5 Echo Romeo, read back
I
correct.
can just go to Credo or DuCal. We'll do menu, activate leg for right now, and we can do a direct to when we're ready. You can just hit that button. So right now we'll just keep heading this way. Put this range about 12 miles. This will be a right crosswind. The let's see.
Ground Skyhawk 05 Echo Romeo is at Legend Aviation with Mike.
Wind 020 at 9.
Runway 4 north.
Runway length 2,400. We require 1,390, so 1,400.
Cross runway 12 on Delta.
Runway 2 and left taxi.
So looks like landing. Landing configuration stall is 80 knots. So we want to cross over the numbers at 90 knots.
Next parking gear Bravo Golf Alpha underground 40 Charlie.
We'll turn on our pulse light. We can be seen at these lower altitudes.
1399, turn right heading 200, contact NorCal approach 121.3.
200 and 121.3 for 1399. To 1.3. NorCal approach, TBM 1399, 8,000.
Number 1399, NorCal approach, San Jose altimeter 2998, descend and maintain 6,000.
2998, descend and maintain 6,000, 1399. Okay, so CTAF for Palo Alto 18.6. So let me get that on the ready so we can talk to anyone at the airport. 18.6. So we're going to be going to DuCal and then Pub B 2200 and then 120 final approach speed be 120 at 850 vertical speed. Okay. Let's put on ground radar. That's kind of cool. We'll do inert separators since we're in these lower altitudes. Turn that on for birds and such. Don't need 40 miles. I just need 10 miles.
Number 1399, just an amendment to the expectations. So I'm not going to be able to get you low enough at DoCal. Expect vectors Credo on the RNAV runway 31 approach.
Roger. Expect vectors for Credo, the IAFs. 1399, thanks. Okay, so let me just go to procedure, approach. Credo. All that's correct. So I'll load that. Flight plan, we'll back that up to Credo. Menu. Activate leg, and then we'll probably get a direct 2 here shortly. And Credo is, looks like the MEA is 4,500. So he'll probably do 5, maybe he'll just keep me at 6, I don't know. Or he'll tell me to cross over Credo at 4,500 maybe? I don't know, we'll see what he says. Airport's over there.
TBM9 when you're able, clear direct Credo.
Clear direct Credo, 1399. Start the turn. Then we go to flight plan, direct 2, enter, nav. Now we're heading toward Credo. Didn't mean to do that. So we got 17 miles, so we're good. The inert separator is on. Why am I turning? Oh, okay. Cabin pressure is fine. Missed approach again will be resetting for 3,000. Fuel should be even. Got 55 and 60, so we'll make sure it's on the left tank, which it is. Get rid of our coffee cups. We've got our Sacramento VOR pointing to the missed approach fix. So it's pretty much right off our 3 o'clock, which is why it's pointing that way. So that way if we do go missed, we can just make a right turn and use that arrow to go right to it.
And TB1399 across Credo at or above 5,000, cleared RNAV runway 31 approach, Palo Alto.
Cross Credo at or above 5,000, cleared RNAV, GPS 31 approach, 1399. And I think I got CTAF dialed in, 18.6, 18.6. So he'll hand me off to the airport when I'm on final, and then we'll be able to let the guys know on the ground what we're doing. Alright, so after Credo, we can go down to, what did he say, 5,000? I think he said 5,000. So we will do 22. And then we'll arm VNAV shortly. And we'll slow down to gear speed. All right, let me read this one more time. 14, then right turn to 3000. $180 knots.
Tower, Skyhawk 405
Do gear down.
21 left ready for departure.
Skyhawk 405 Echo Romeo, Prescott Tower, wind 180 at 13, gust 21.
Flaps to
Runway
takeoff.
left, cleared for takeoff, right turnout is approved.
Runway 21 left, cleared for takeoff,
Lights
right
are
turnout,
on.
approved.
Got
Skyhawk 405 Echo
3
Romeo.
green. We're good there. Alright, we've got our vertical thing lined up, so we'll bring that down to minimums. And then we'll see if we actually have a glide path, which I'm not counting on. So again, it would be 120 at
TBM9
850.
Tango, are you airborne or on the ground? Alright, routing's not going to work. I'm going to need to wait for you to get, is it VMC or IMC there? Okay, stand by.
Alright, that should start to bring me
0
down.
Tango, change my frequency as well, 122.2 will be with you.
Starting our descent. So I'm going to set the, I don't know if it will allow me to set a vertical, no it won't. I don't usually use the AOA.
TBM900 Foxtrot Tango, cleared to Oakland Airport via Ritchie, Romeo India Charlie Hotel Yankee, Victor 28, Linden, then as filed. Climb and maintain flight level 230. Expect flight level 260, 0 minutes after departure. Departure with Oakland Center 132.2, squawk 6150, hold for release.
Vertical track.
And they even have power lines. The power poles. It's just incredible detail on the ortho scenery.
Number 5 Echo Romeo, contact Phoenix departure.
Phoenix departure, 5 Echo Romeo.
Number 100 Yankee, contact Albuquerque Center 128.45, we'll see ya.
2845, 19 Yankee, see ya. Phoenix departure, Skyhawk 405 Echo Romeo, just departed Prescott.
Alright, so we'll bring this down to our minimums.
Number 90005,
minimums
how long do you need
is
for departure?
460 MSL, so we'll just bring
Number
this
05,
down to
release for departure. Now clearance void, if off by
500.
1940 Zulu, time now 1933. If off by 1940, call back by 1945 with your intentions. Free exchange approved.
LNAV is still active, so that's fine. So it should recapture the glide
405
path.
Romeo, Phoenix departure, radar contact, maintain VFR.
Maintain VFR 405 Romeo.
Number 75108, Albuquerque Center, Roger. Casa Grande, altimeter 2988.
Palo Alto is right about there.
Number 13990, traffic observed between you and Palo Alto. Report cancellation of IFR, missed approach airborne this frequency or on the ground within 5 minutes of landing on 122.2. Change advisor frequency is approved.
Right, change of frequency approved. 1399, thanks. Alright, so we'll cancel our IFR on the ground because in case I do go missed because of a bad landing or whatever the case may be, then I already have the IFR clearance still, so I don't want to cancel it quite yet. So we will go to CTAF, so 18.6. That way we have NorCal on our standby. Palo Alto traffic, TBM9 from the south, RNAV runway 31, straight in, full stop, Palo Alto traffic. Alright, so I just let anyone know in the pattern or on the ground what our intentions are. Alright, so I need to rearm VNAV, actually. It has a glide path. So we're going to arm approach, glide path, and vertical assisted. So it's kind of like a, it's like a fake LPV approach. It's just vertical assisted. So it will bring us down to our minimums, which again is like 500. We can since we've activated the approach, now we can reset our MCP for mist, which is 3000. So if we need to go around, we're going to use this little arrow. We're going to climb to, I keep forgetting this. I'm just going to write it down this time. Climb to 1400 feet, then right turn 3000 direct to San Jose. 115, we're going to go flaps half. Take off the noise canceling headsets. Double check that VREF. Runway 31. Stall speed is 79 indicated, so 90 at 50 feet, and then we'll go to idle at 5 torque. Palo Alto is straight ahead. slow down to 90 knots here. Flaps full. All right, I think I'm going to take it from here. Autopilot off. We'll get lined up. Palo Alto traffic, TBM9, 2 mile final, runway 31, full stop, Palo Alto traffic. Now, I am not good at landing this thing.
500.
I know how to fly approaches, but I cannot land this thing very good at all. Alright, there's our minimums that we had programmed in, so we're definitely in landing. Minimums is just for like IMC conditions anyway. Alright, about 50 feet, I'll go to about 9 and 2, or and torque rather.
Airspeed.
Told you, cannot land this thing. Why is the nose coming up? Alright, flaps out. You can land it fine when there's a long runway, but it's hard on these short runways. Alright, we'll switch to 122.2 so we can cancel our IFR. Palo Alto traffic, TBM139 off the runway, taxiing to parking, Palo Alto. Alright, so we'll go to NorCal on our phone call, simulated phone call. Turn those off. Flaps are up. Trim is reset. NorCal approach, TBM1399, I'm on the ground, cancel IFR.
Have a 139er, thanks, IFR cancellation received, have a great day.
Thanks, you too. Alright, we go back to CTAF. It's like the landing recorded at 191, so, I mean, it was a soft landing, it just was not pretty. I took out the power too early is what I did. I'm going to make a note to do it a little bit lower next time. Plus it's heavy. That one's super full. Alright, we need 2 minutes at flight idle. brake is set. Turn off the taxi light. Turn off the environment, pressure, the bleeds. Cam pressure is 0, so that's fine. So we will do that. Low idle. Turn off autopilot, auto trim, auto fuel select can come off. Alright, now we can do fuel cutoff. Off, off, off. Oxygen off in the up position. Turn off our lighting. Nav lights can come off. Crash bar down. Actually, close those because I'm going to do a replay. All right.
Disconnected.
Disconnect so we don't show back up in the air, and we'll watch this horrible landing. I mean, it was a good landing. It just always looks worse than it is with this plane. And then I'll show you the golf course. Be a little easier. I don't know why the nose came up like that. The CG is fine. Let's see what it looks like to a passenger view. Yeah, it looked worse in the passenger point of view for sure. Open those up for right now. So you'll see this is a golf course. Here, let me fly up here. It's not the best ortho because this is separate from Orbix, but it's a custom airport And it meshes well with the Orbix ortho. It's a fun little airport. It's challenging. Plus you have all the San Francisco Bravo airspace above us. That makes it even more fun. And whatever that thing is. All right. So close those up. Let's see it. Landing weight, definitely tail heavy. That's why the nose came up a little bit. So maybe I should have added some more. What if I added more cargo, like taken out? Yeah, see, that's what I should have done. Should have put the cargo in the front. That's why the nose popped up a little bit. My landing weight was too far in the back. So I should probably use this dark line as a reference because I think it was behind that dark line. Live and learn. $101 gallons left. All right, y'all. Catch you later. I might stream again tonight. I think there's a VATSIM, or maybe it's, I think Monday Night Ops is tonight on Miami. And maybe I'll fly down to Key West. I have Orbix Key West scenery. So if you guys see me go live again this evening, it will be a trip to Key West, probably in the King Air. So y'all take care, and I'll see you later this week. Chase out.
United 374 with center 125.5, yeah.
58 time 5, unit for United 374.
125.85.
Yeah, understand what we're getting.
Yeah.
Yeah, good morning. United 423 is with passing 2500 for climbing via the trucking.
And 423, not going to park for the contact. So 711 Papa Cigarette, working down Lincoln, flight level 100.
Level 100 and direct Orca Skywest 711 Papa.